Ah! Alright, folks, this one's going to be a quickie. The AL Week in Review. Get your mind out of the gutter. Alright, I said quickie. But I didn't mean that. Jeez. Alright. Last week, only 3 games on the docket. Right? And none of them were close. Nuh-uh. The closest one was a 13-point differential between SK and TSIV on Sunday. You know, I flipped that coin. And y'all know who won, right? Y'all know who won. Y'all know what side the coin came. Coin was not wrong. Coin do not lie. Coin do not lie. All right? So, SK, y'all got the better at TSIV on that one, all right? I got to say, you guys had a nice little proving point. Andre Lou had to show up, you know. He got to say, what's up? What's up, AL? This is my team. TSIV was my original team, but no one could beat the one I'm on, all right? And just to prove a point, Andre Lou had the best AL game of the last 2 decades for him, all right? In like 15 minutes of play, boy was spry. He had 10 points and 4 rebounds in meaningful minutes, all right? As he helped boost his SKWD up over TSIV, all right? TSIV had a nice game from Jose Medina, 12.14 rebound, double-double, 5 assists, 2 dimes, 3 blocks, but they came up short, all right? They came up short. They just didn't have enough guns. They only had 6 guys. You're going to do that against, you know, a deep SK team who got, like, Varun Manocha. By the way, I'm just loving Varun Manocha's new look. That mohawk is working for me. I dig it. Yeah. Mo Guman with a double-double, 12 and 10. Manocha, by the way, 15-9. 1 board shy of a double-double. You know, if he hadn't gone out Saturday night, he might have got an extra rebound and made that double-double. All right. Cashmere, 19 points, 8 rebounds, almost another double-double. If he hasn't played in 40 other leagues a week, maybe he gets a double D too. All right? That could have been 3 guys with double Ds across the board there. Danny Lee, all he does is hands out 7 dimes, steals 4 steals, you know. So SK had this one. They were up 10 points after Q1. And really, folks, I mean, TSIV was in a hole all day. So, you know what? That one goes to TSIV, goes to the original founder. All right? Luke cannot beat Darth. Right when they get going, it's just not going to happen. So, kudos to the War Dog, all right? 2 other games earlier in the week, last week. Who dat? Finding themselves. I said they didn't know themselves before, but you know what? Maybe they find themselves a little bit. They had a 25-point win over the Ridgewood Vets. 25 points, all right? I mean, that game got out of hand a little bit, folks. 24-8 after the first quarter. And, you know, it was just kind of coastal clearing there. From there, Big B Lang in the middle, 20.7 rebound, double D. I mean, that's making a statement right there, little folks. Loud and clear. Big time statement. You know, that's like as thunderous as LeBron James dunk. That's thunderous, you know, just bringing the rain. That's what BL did there. All right? So they made a statement. Ray Huang fitting in real nicely in green, all right? 15 points, another solid game for him, following up 24-point debut for him. So he's leading the team in scoring, Ray Huang there. Ray, all day Ray, you know? Bringing his sunshine to the Who Dat cause, all right? So they got on track. They find themselves a little bit. Ridgewood Vets losing it a little bit, you know, this new team. I said new team's always going to take their lumps, but, man, I didn't think it was going to be this big of lumps, all right? 25-point loss. They really need to find themselves. Frank Liu, you know, he had a nice game, 17 points, 4 steals, but you know what? He trade all that in. He trade all 17 points in for a win. So, Mark Lee, you got to get your guys, you know, iron out situation, get your regulars in there. You guys got, you know, 6 more games, turn this around, but based off the first 2 weeks, you know, there's some work. There's some work there. You know, you got to put in the work. Nothing in life comes easy. All right. So who dat 2-0 found themselves a little bit. See what happens the rest of the way for them. All right. So then, finally, 3rd game last week was Queens Elite against Gen X. Yeah, man, you thought Ridgewood took it bad, but, well, Gen X is... Well, you know what? We've been harping on how it's been a long time away since the championship years when they had fellas like Brandon Chuck, Danny Wang, Paul Oshima, Mr. D, you know, a little bit of Sung Mo Cho off in L.A. doing his Hollywood thing, you know. So Gen X as well, my goodness. How do I put this? All right, Gen X Gen X used to be called Gen Excellent. All right, that's what the X was. That is widely believed, anyways. And now, well, the X, far be it, brothers. It ain't for excellent. All right, Gen X is not excellent. All right, they dropped a 71-44 decision to QE. All right, QE came correct. Again, Mark Lee, 20 points. Chris Yoon, 18 point, 13 rebound, double-double. That man is just a beast. All right, he's just a beast. Man, if I'm starting a franchise, I'm looking at CY as the first player I start my franchise with. I'm not even kidding. That's how beastly he is, all right? All right, so Steve Hong, again, 15 point, 10 rebound. Told you, man's automatic double D. You put him on the court, and he will not fail to give you a double D just by merely stepping on the court in his shoes and breathing. All right? All right? So QE got the big win. And that's to be expected. QE, even without Y2K in the lineup, they had no problems whatsoever. Making contributions. Gene Kim, 9 boards. Making contributions. Leighton Quitt, 9 points. Making contributions. Raymond Lee, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, even though he may not ever join that team again. It's like a one-time offing, But the story here, again, getting back to Gen X. All right, Gen X, well, they brought in some new recruits on Wednesday night. They had Jason Chin. They had Nick Mui, two young fellers that I've seen, coming in from the USAB Warriors. They got experience, they got skill sets, but nobody can be thrown into the fire and just gel like that here in the DL, all right? So they took their beating, all right? Their tails tucked between their legs, head down, going back to the drawing board. Ross Showman again, whatever he got to do, maybe he can get, sponsorship to fly in those old guys back in and, get this team together, whatever it takes, because it's just not happening right now for them, right? The roster's a mess. The offense is a mess. The defense can't stop no one. I don't want to come down too hard on these guys because, I love me my Gen X. The team has been around forever for the DL, but they got some serious work to do, and they got to put it in. All right, they're biding their time. They're just hoping something happens, But without consistency, I keep going back to that word. I'm getting sick and tired of it. But without Dennis Yang and Jang Yu showing up week in, week out, it's just like without that is like me without my hair. That's what I'm saying, all right? Gen X without those guys is just like Chip Carey without his hair. And that's just not a good look. All right? So we had a short week, rather simple week with 3 games. And, the state of the situation for certain teams is good, obviously, for the likes of Who Dat and QE. And other teams, not so good. Obviously like Gen X, right? Don't want to pick on them, but got to bring up the caboose a little bit, All right. So looking ahead, we got 3 more games this week. Those teams in the mix again. Looks like there's going to be a 7th AL entrant coming in last second. I don't know how Commissioner lets this stuff happen. I don't know how he lets it happen, but he do. So look for a 7th AL entrant coming in with Crazy George Chan. I'm Chip Carey, and I'm signing off.